Well, howdy, 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 Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. On my lap, I have a hamster. Of course I do. I brought her out so that I could show her off because she is a cutie, an absolute sweetheart. She's unbroken. She is very good. She's recovered from her terror entirely, and that is a very good thing. So I just wanted to bring her out so that people could see her. She is a good little Hematron. She just woke up. I woke her up. I was cruel and vicious, so she wants to go back to bed. I don't blame her. I'm going to put her back into her little nest so she can get sleep again, because she wants to go to sleep. Here we go, little one. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry. There you go. Oh, you can put this cardboard back on top of you. Now it's dark. Yay! Of course, she's going to get up and run around for a while because, well, I woke her up. I upset her. She's got to find things and make sure she's safe. And then she's going to crawl back into her nest and go right back to sleep. And it'll be a very good thing. Yay! Definitely a very, very good thing. There has been not a whole lot going on in life. I do my recording stuff here as soon as I wake. Well, not as soon as I wake up. In fact, my full day runs generally. I wake up anywhere between 5 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock in the morning. I can't really sleep past that. Usually it's about 5 I'm awake, and then I just lay in bed until it hurts too much. And then I come in here and do a little bit of tidying up, and then wake up. I watch videos, I watch this and that, I do these things, I play with my little Hamatrons, I read from a book to try and make it so I don't have to clear my voice all the time now, and that seems to be working. Very, very good. So sorry that I put everybody through my incessant throat clearing all those, well, at least weeks, probably months. I'm very sorry, but yeah, so saying. But then, you know, I start my recording day at what's 8:30 a.m. for me, you know, my time zone, Pacific Standard Time, and then I record for the next 12 hours. I don't record for 12 hours, but I record, edit, render, upload, record, edit, render, upload, record, edit, render, upload for 12 hours, and then I stop my day. I'm so sorry. I was doing so well. And then I stop my day and I do other things, like I go walkies, and that usually takes up a good 3, sometimes 4 hours. I mean, holy smokes. But it's a good thing. I mean, it's good exercise for one, and there's times that even when just turning my brain off entirely and then just existing in the moment as a living being and nothing more past that, it's actually just a nice feeling. I don't do well in heat. Warm makes me fall asleep, so as much as I hate being cold, I also don't like being warm, because if I'm warm, I'm out like a light. As soon as the temperature God's above, I was so proud of myself. But as soon as the temperature gets like 72, I'm no longer an active person. I'm logy, fatigued. I'm out of it, and so I don't do well in heat. But as much as I hate the cold, I also do well in it. If I am chill, just above uncomfortable, not like, oh God, I'm so cold, I'm shivering, but just above that, I actually work real well. I function, I'm mentally alert, and it's nice. I find myself trying to keep it at about that temperature. Now, when I go out walkies, yeah, I gotta keep warm enough in the beginning, but my body now just pumps out heat when I go walking. So I'll go out in freezing weather with just these shirts here, that plaid overshirt thing, and then that summer jacket over the top of it, and more than halfway through my walk, I've got my summer jacket unzipped. So I'm not wearing gloves, I'm just warm, but it's freezing. And that's a good thing, because it's when I'm out walking and I'm in the almost uncomfortably cold, because it's uncomfortably cold. Like if you unzip your jacket starting the walk, then you're uncomfortably cold, because it's way too cold to do that without your body pumping out heat. So it's that kind of cold. But it also is during that time, when it's warm and such, the walks are more difficult. When it's cold like that, I have to stop myself almost from running. My body just feels alive, like it wants to just roar and run. And it's a nice feeling. I mean, I can't do that. I can barely do the power walking that I do, and that breaks me for hours. When I get back from my walk, one of the reasons I'm able to fall asleep so much is I'm out. I'm done. I'm broken. My body is busted. It's not going to be doing much more. And mentally, I am, everything is shutting down, because I've used up that energy to go walking and there's nothing left. So that really helps for sleeping. Definitely a good thing. Sometimes I'm able to think of good things while I'm out walking, but it's that colder weather. So now that it's getting warmer, it's not going to be as good or as fun. I'm not going to feel as alive. I'm not going to be wanting to roar and run and all that, but it's okay. I mean, can't do it anyway, so not missing much aside from just the feeling. But it's a good thing. Sometimes I'm able to think, but largely, actually I'm doing much better. Before, when I used to just walk around town, I wouldn't be able to think of much. And the things that I did think of, I would think of and then just repeat over and over again 4-5 times during my entire walk, because I couldn't keep things in mind. I would think through it and then forget it, literally, and then just process it again. Now though, when I go walking on a 7-mile walk to Walmart, thinking about it now, I can start with a thought process, run through it all the way to Walmart and back, and still be going on the one thought process that I started. That's actually a pretty big change. My brain really is getting better. And that, I can tell you right now, my brain has gotten better, amazingly so. When I say I'm getting better, that I've put myself back together, that my brain is starting to function, that I'm waking up, I literally mean that. During the time that I was married to my wife, and up until about 2 years ago, if I looked at a 5-digit series, well, 5 integer long series of numbers and letters, I would have to, if I wanted to type it in as a password, have to look down at the first one, up, type it in, down, up, type down. I couldn't look at it and then type it in from memory. I had to keep looking down because my brain couldn't remember that. Now, when I have to enter in like a 5-digit passcode, I just look down as a quick glance, back up, and I don't have to even try to go, okay, let's work this on this, let's work this on this. No, it's just like, oh, sabadabtadi, and then up and diddly-diddly-dip. 15-20 seconds of going, oh, I need to, oh yeah, biddly-dip, and it's in. Waking up has been incredible. It is a very good thing. My brain is functioning, and even though, as I've said, I feel sometimes really sad about it, because I've got 30 years of sleepwalking where I was not present. And now I'm present and I'm 56. When at the stage that I should have been back in my late 20s. So thumbs up for that. But hey, at least I'm there, and really in the cosmic scale of things, of course, it doesn't matter. I mean, none of this matters. We're all, I was just thinking about that last night, because, you know, even with global warming and, well, sorry about that one, global climate change, even with global climate change and all these things happening, even though we're just destroying our entire planet's ability to sustain life as we know it, even though all these things are happening, it's still just, all we are is just a very, very persistent and savage, invasive species of mammal that builds its colonies to the point it's crowding out everything else and just destroying everything. I mean, substitute termites for us, and termite hives instead of cities, and smaller hives for just the smaller towns. With all of our activity and our hustle and bustle, it's just as meaningful as a termite hive. None of what we do really means a thing, and even if we do wipe ourselves out, it's not like we were cheating ourselves out of anything. We've been making this all up as we go along, and even though I'm pissed that best case scenario right now, if we stopped every form of climate change, greenhouse gases and such, best case scenario right now is huge portions of Asia are desert, billions of people refugees. But where to go? Because with the rising waters, there's much less land, and the land that there is much less available to grow food, because of course we're going to be having continued collapsing insect population, no pollination, so what food we grow is going to be very little of it. And this is best case, and I'm pissed about that, because we've known for almost 100 years what's been going on. And now, of course, the people that aren't going to be living even another 20 years are still the ones making decisions on whether or not they should stop making as much money today just so that people will live after they're gone. Where is the incentive? When you already have money and power, you've lost your ability to empathize with people. There is science on this one. Check it out. Getting money and power does the same things to your brain as having one of those impromptu explosive devices go off and do traumatic brain damage to you. You lose your ability to empathize with other people and other things. Quite literally. I mean, Jeff Bezos and all these other billionaires that have horrifying conditions for their workers literally do not care. Because as billionaires, with the money and the power they have, if 5 billion of us died tomorrow because of their actions, but it made them $2,000 right now, that's a win-win. There is no downside to their decision making at this point. They cannot see, I can make $2,000 today and it kills billions in, tomorrow, or I cannot make $2,000 today. I'm going for the $2,000. It doesn't matter they have billions. It doesn't matter that billions will now die. That's a win-win for them, because after all, poor people make corporations nothing. Only if we're incarcerated do we actually make corporations money. So whether we live or die doesn't make a whit of difference to them. Thumbs up for that. Now, at 60 miles an hour at a 90-degree turn, so I hope you had your seat belts on. I didn't even turn the blinkers on or let you know that we were making this turn. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. It is a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, and my brain is getting a hell of a lot better than it used to be, I still do have memory issues. So my sincere apologies if I get lost, but it does happen. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and we're just not good at that sort of thing. And of course, I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left me a comment. So if you're leaving me a horrific nightmare comment, a wonderful glowing comment, or just a comment, all of them, thank you very much for having taken the time to have left a comment. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. So let me open up my Chrome here. And we have Ice Damon. Greatly appreciated. Always good to see you in the comments. No online harassment. That's actually a good idea. Exoria, greatly appreciated. Hardcore Gamer, 31. Thumbs up and thank you. The Push and Do Project. Thumbs up and thank you. Thomas S, greatly appreciated. Cass Cody, thumbs up. Kathy Kits Cat, always good to see you in the comments. And Charles Thurman, thumbs up. Cade Hicks, greatly appreciated. And Cause Loser, I think that's the way it's pronounced. Thank you very much. Whoa, bro. Thank you very much. And Russian Timing, thumbs up. And we have Elizabeth Marks, greatly appreciated. Colette Dobrocki. Oh, there's so many ways that could be pronounced, and I've done them all wrong. But thank you very, very much. And Eric Danielson, thumbs up and thank you. Pandora NYC1, thank you very, very much. Clifton Freeze, thumbs up. And Evan Alexander, greatly appreciated. Captain Carrot, 54. I used to read the Captain Carrot comic book from DC Comics way back when. Genevieve Guilds, greatly appreciated. Jimmy Mays Times Lost Wheels, something like that. I sure hope I'm close. Nandini Gupta, thumbs up and thank you. And last but not least, Peep, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you, as stated, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. That is a very good thing. I don't have anywhere near as much pain as I used to have up here. It's getting a lot better. It's not as fatiguing to use this. I can still, like right now, if I push and pull just right, get it to hurt, but largely it's healed up, and that, aside from a few minor bruises, are all that's left from my nasty fall from 2 weeks back. So thumbs up. So I don't think I did any permanent bone damage here, so it's likely it was a sprain or a strain, you know. And in a sprain or a strain, sometimes bits of your tendons can pull loose or chip off bits of bone, and then that's got to heal back up. And that can hurt, so you got to be careful, because that little bone chip is loose now. But the tendon heals back up, the bone chips get worked out, and it stops hurting after a time. And hey, the human body, it's a wonderful machine. Which I was reading on this one thing, it's like, we are absurdly hard to kill, but I'll have to go into that on another day, because if you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be indeed beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you didn't want to. I mean, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the end of time. I'm still trying to do reaction videos, I have game videos, I do walkies videos, I do odd videos periodically, I draw pictures and videos. I want to start selling my original picture stuff too, as well as getting prints and people to do other, like if I drew one of my doodle things, I'd like to have a series that we'd sell as posters, whether it's my original one and then alternates of other people's interpretations of what that would look like. I think that'd be really cool. Ooh, we're at 19 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you all for each of you. That doesn't even make sense, but thank you all that watched to the very end. It is greatly appreciated. I know it's so easy to click off videos toward the end, but thank you so very much. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing.